everybody, and welcome to Whiskey Network.
This is another one of your bad ideas.
This is a bad idea because I'm drinking what you paid for. Hey everybody, look where we are. We're back at our favorite bar. It's the Windsor Block. It's Rob Henry. It's Justin, the owner of this awesome establishment. It's me, Mark Houston, and it's dumpster whiskey. That's what we're drinking. That's what we're, no, let me clarify. Not at the bar.
Take
of
that
course.
for how you want
Not
it in
at the
reference
bar.
to Jim Beam.
Literal.
Wow, shots over the
I
bar
know,
right
right?
off the bat.
Hey, he started it.
Justin, why don't you talk a little bit about your find here, okay?
One day I was cleaning my car out and had a whole handful of shit I was dragging to the dumpster. Right on top, there were a bunch of these old decanters. Somebody must have been cleaning out their grandpa's closet. And one of them was unopened, tack seal still intact. So I was like, well, we should probably open that and drink it. Because, I mean...
Because that's what you do.
Yeah, well, it's still sealed.
Yeah, you don't think these things through.
I got a couple of guinea pigs I know to see if they'll die or not drinking this stuff.
Well, it's like the 5-second rule.
It's the 40-year rule.
Is this the one you found? This
Oh,
was
yeah,
the one you-
that was...
So
yeah.
where was, like what?
It was just sitting right up on top of the dumpster, like the dumpster was full.
So you saw
Did a ray of light come down from the heavens and...
Oh, as soon as I picked it up, the doves flew away, like, you know.
Well, it's because the ducks scared them.
So,
Yeah,
somebody had just thrown out a bunch of what they thought was a bunch of empty decanters, right?
Well, there were a bunch of them that still had liquid in them, but only one of them still had the tack seal.
Oh, so you do have your standards.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm
You know.
I'm so amazed that in today's day and age of eBay and Pinterest and all of these different places to sell stuff like this, somebody just didn't take the time to be like, well, I'm putting this stuff online.
Well, it was a different generation there when they came out with these. How many people do you know that have china cabinets anymore?
Sure.
This would have been something that you bought your grandpa for Christmas, that it's a Ducks Unlimited decanter. So, you know, how many people have this shit sitting around their house?
Yeah, that's a really good point. And if you're not into whiskey and it's been sitting in your house for 40 years, you're probably just like, let's honey, it's time to go. Your wife has probably said, look, we have to clear this
Hey,
stuff
that's
out.
not fair. I just bought a Sturgis Rally decanter about a year ago on eBay.
But I've also seen your house, and
Yeah,
I don't think Becky really
No, she
has
isn't
any
super
say.
jazzed about
Right,
it.
exactly.
When I bring something new home, my wife says, that would look great in the shop. I hear that a lot. You know,
Well, this really is. I tried to do just a little bit of research on it before we started filming here, but it was hard to find. I think they did 21 versions of these, I believe.
oh,
what
that
I
wouldn't
found.
surprise me.
No, all for Ducks Unlimited, which is, it's still a thing. That's still something you can
Oh, yeah.
give money to, and they still have events.
I
and
like
such.
the age statement.
Yeah.
100 months old.
100. We had to do the math, and it took 3 of us to figure out that's almost just a
And
little
we
over
still-
8 years, right?
Yeah.
And we
All right.
still don't know if we're right.
No, but it's very unique. It's very cool. And what's so interesting about it too is when you finally poured this out. I don't know, Russ, if you can really see just the total difference. The one obviously in my left hand here is the one that's 48, almost 49 years old.
Well,
Yeah.
when they put it in the bottle,
Right.
yeah, it was
And then the regular Jim Beam here on the right.
almost,
so,
almost 50.
you've been drinking this? You've already had it though.
Oh,
haven't you?
yeah,
You've
yeah,
already
yeah.
tried it. Have you? Have you
I
done it yet?
have not.
Okay.
He tried to
Just
make me drink it
remember-
on Friday.
Crab whiskey. And this is an elaborate setup.
Just to get back at me for making you drink the crab. Great.
Yeah, we did
All right.
put orange bitters in yours, so you.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
We'll give it a try.
What are we
Rob.
doing? Are we going the old one
Doing
or-
the old one first.
Why would we do the old one first?
Well, this is almost 50-year-old bourbon. I don't think I've ever had anything that old. Did you?
No, well, no.
See?
There's
Do you get that orange hint in yours?
just a little bit, but there was also shut up.
That was the bitters.
There was also just a. There's a after you swallow, you taste It's not bad on your
Well-
tongue right away, and it's okay, but you're
But
getting it.
now taste this one.
The regular, okay. You really didn't mess with this, did you, Justin? Am I being ultimately pranked right now? I mean, it's definitely
I think the old
Jim
one's
Beam.
better.
You can taste the similarities.
I think the older one's better.
Really?
Yeah, it's
I mean,
smoother.
it's a little bit more oxidized, don't get me wrong.
Right.
There's some flaws with it, but yeah, I still think I'd drink the old
You
one.
drink it over the regular Jim. There was just whatever I swallowed there right at the end went away pretty quick, but I didn't
That
like
was
it.
the
It was-
victim of the first pour.
Well, maybe. All right.
Well,
It is smooth though. I mean, yeah. I think you're right. I don't get it now on that second taste. I don't get what I didn't like about it the first time.
well,
The only thing that kind of throws you off though is just how cloudy it looks. I mean, if you looked at that in your glass, you would question that, I think, a little.
well, look at the technology they had when they put it in the bottle.
Well, maybe it's one
I
guy
bet
standing there with
I
a-
bet you most of the bourbons looked more like this than like that back in that
Well,
day.
is the proof on here the same? Is
It's-
it all
it's 80 proof.
Yeah. I was gonna say I'd assume.
So
it's
what's
just
the
80.
oldest bourbon you've ever had, Justin? Do you know?
Oh,
Or let's just say whiskey. Let's go to Scotch. Let's go to
25-year Macallan.
okay.
Yeah, you
the
missed
good
that.
stuff. I know.
You
did.
missed that
I
meeting.
know.
We had a
Totally.
meeting. We invited him, and he missed it.
The day I had to go get my kids' braces off, they're drinking 25-year-old Macallan.
Life is about priorities,
it is.
Justin. Your
get it.
your kids had braces for a couple of years. He could have waited another day.
What's the oldest one you've ever had, Rob? Do you know?
I'm sure it was that.
Probably that
25.
too.
Well, what was it? That 30-year-old red breast.
Oh, there we go.
Whiskey
That would
Fest
have been
last
it
year.
then.
Oh,
Yep.
I did have that, but
And that was unbelievably
it was at
delicious
Whiskey
too.
Fest. Oh, I don't really remember it.
So, Justin, I'm assuming you're not gonna have this for sale here at Windsor.
That would be illegal
Would it really?
Oh, yeah.
Why is that?
because I didn't come through a distributor.
Because you found it, not because you found it in a dumpster. Because
No,
it came.
there's a lot of states that have a dusty law that grandma would be able to come in and sell that to me.
Really?
Or sell it to a liquor store. We are just not one of them.
Oh no! Well, that's
So-
really interesting.
As long as the
So,
seal's intact, is
if-
that how that works?
Yeah, yep.
So
If you're in the legislature, we need to change the law.
yeah, no, a lot of things we need to change.
There might be a set of Whiskey Fest tickets in it for you.
Yeah,
So
platinum.
So
No.
you can only, I mean, if you have this in the bar and you keep it here, you can only have it upstairs to share with people that
Yeah.
you know, sort of a deal.
Exactly.
You can't charge for it. Ever.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
It would have to be in my home bar.
All right.
It Windsor Block.
Well, a lot of people don't know there is a secret door in this
Yeah,
place.
there's-
Don't
there's-
try to,
there's a
don't
real
try to
sneaky
find
thing.
it, because unless you
Well,
know,
there was.
Justin- what happened?
You just told everybody
I just
there was a
ruined
secret
it.
door.
Dang it! It's over. So it's over there, right? It's over by that way. No, Justin, this is awesome, man. Thank you very much for letting
yeah.
us
Thanks
try
for,
this. That's one of the most unique things I think I've ever had, for sure.
You know, you just don't get to see them.
No,
Or try 'em.
because I can't imagine. It's hard to believe that something like that still had the seal on it.
Oh, yeah.
That somebody didn't just, even as they're throwing it out, crack
Well-
it and be like, oh, what's this garbage, and then dump it.
How some high
Or it
schooler
didn't.
didn't raid their grandpa's liquor cabinet.
Or it didn't get broke getting tossed into the dumpster.
Yeah.
Well,
Just gently set in there.
one of my friends, that's the first thing he got drunk on was Jim Beam and an old decanter that happened to be shoved in the back of a cupboard.
Didn't we all
Behind
get
him.
drunk
Well,
on
yeah.
Jim Beam our first time?
Probably.
Oh,
Of course you didn't, you snob. You didn't do anything like that.
yeah. You guys mentioned Whiskey Fest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tickets are on sale.
right now.
Right now.
And I know that if by the time this is out, the platinums might already be gone.
Yeah, because you were down pretty far on
we
those,
were.
weren't you?
We have not very many left.
But there still is the VIP and, of course, the general admission tickets. It'll be March 4th of 2023. And if you're looking for a cool Christmas gift, what you can do is buy tickets and add a set of our official Whiskey Festival glasses as well.
Yeah, we
Those
just
turned out nice.
They
got some
did.
I
nice
really
rocks
like the
glasses.
rebranding on that.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. I mean, I really think, it grew up a lot with that
It
rebranding.
is a little bit more mature logo. It's got a little more style, a little class to it.
Yeah.
We did try to act a little more mature. Yes. Doesn't happen
Well,
often,
I know that-
but we gave it a try.
That happens when you have a professional graphic designer doing the logo this time.
It's all the voice work that sells it though, folks. Anyway, it's Justin, it's Rob, and it's the Windsor Block Bar. If you haven't had a chance to come down here and experience any of the
This
800
this
plus
smells good for
bottles of whiskey
Yeah.
and tequila and vodka
that's
and
'cause of the
gin that
smell.
they have, you definitely should stop by. Thanks so much for watching.